So I thought we'd have some fun today and we'd look at some glutathione before and afters. I love doing this just because it kind of like helps like boost your morale. This can be a really long journey, and I feel like there's so much information on the internet that a lot of it can be misleading and sometimes just like straight up lies. Like, oof, even going through pictures and videos to make this video, I came across so many scams. I was like, just why? Like, this is already controversial. Why do you also have to make there be like just like so many just like scams, just like of people just like lying? So we're gonna go through these. We're gonna talk about which ones are real and which ones are fake, and what you can expect and the timeline. Whether you're new to this or you've done this for a bit, yeah, I decided it'd be fun. I am so excited. My 90-day accelerated skin lightening checklist planner is now ready. This is perfect if you're struggling to keep up your routine or if you don't know where to start. Basically, this is like day by day what I did to achieve my goals within 3 months. I tell you basically everything you need to know. All you have to do is like check off the box. So I should tell you like what to take in the morning, what to take in the evening. For different weeks, you guys will be doing like coffee enemas. There are certain times where you'll be doing just different exfoliation routines. I show you or tell you about what topical I mix together. It's really affordable. This isn't like something you're gonna have to like put hundreds of dollars into, but it'll get you started. And basically these are my results doing this exact routine from basically like 3 months, like 90 days. So if you guys are interested, there is a link in the description where you can get it. So this first girl, we can definitely tell that these are like glutathione results. Like, this is what you can expect. Now, will you get here in 2 months? I would like to know, like, what is her dosage? What other products is she using? Like, what topicals? Because, like, she could be doing crazy face peels. There's just, like, so much. And we're also, like, only seeing her face. Though I will say sometimes the face is harder to lighten than other parts of the body. But you can definitely tell her before and after, they are real. Like, they're not faked. I just... the 2 months, like, oh, that's only 60 days, like, right? So in 8 weeks she got those results. Like, to me, those are results that you get after like 6 months or so. But like I said, I could be wrong. And also, we don't know what other topicals she's using. So she could be using some serious topicals, which 100%, like, she could get to that skin color in 2 months with a combination of topicals and an aggressive glutathione cycle. The most aggressive I've ever gotten was 12,000 milligrams of glutathione a day. And I was doing that with rectal syringes, which for you guys who are new here, rectal syringes are basically like an at-home IV. You're just going through the rectum, which if you go with any supplement, any vitamin, any medicine, like back in the day, if they didn't have IVs, they'd give the people like medicine through the rectum, because 2 inches in, there's like this area where basically it gets into your bloodstream. So it's kind of the same thing like sublingual, like underneath your tongue. If you have vitamins under there or drops, it can get into your bloodstream faster that way. But rectal is just like a good way so that your glutathione doesn't get broken down by like your stomach acid and just the whole digestive process. Like, you're bypassing that and you're going straight to the source. So anyways, not to get off topic, but that to me is pretty aggressive, and you can get pretty quick results if you're going to be taking that much. Of course, it just depends on how much money you have, like, what's your supply of glutathione looking like. I like rectal syringes just because you can buy like a whole bag of it for like $200 to $300. That'll last you about 6 months, and yeah, you just make it up yourself doing like reduced glutathione. So for her pictures, I think it's doable. I'm just not sure about the 2 months if she's not using topicals. Now, this one, to me, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is so freaking fake. This is just good lighting. That's the same freaking girl. They're probably the same day. Like, that's just lighting. So if you guys see stuff like that, like, just know. And you know how I can tell? Because when you're on glutathione, you start to get this this is gonna sound weird, but it's almost like this grayish tinge to your skin. So if you wanted to give yourself more of like a high yellow, perhaps, you would have to use like certain topicals to basically get that. Because if you're just using straight up glutathione, and I see this a lot with people who go crazy on like glutathione IVs, like they get so light, like they have like a little bit of like a gray tinge to their skin. I don't know. You have to know what you're looking for. I don't think other people could tell, but if you're in the skin lightening community, it's like you could just clock them. Like, yep, she's on the glutathione. But there's a way to get around that, guys. This girl, 100%. This is real. I wish there was more information surrounding like how long has she been using, what all is she using, because I know that there's a filter on her after, so it is hard to see what her tone is. Like we see like the lightness and the brightness, but really the tone is like what gives it away on, are they using steroid creams, are they using hydroquinone, like alpha-arbutin, are they just using glutathione? Like you can kind of tell by the tint to their skin what all are they using. And I see this so much looking at anything from Asia. You can tell basically like their supplement stack of what they're taking based on what their results are. But for this girl, 100%, like this is real. How long it took her to get there, we'll never know because like there wasn't more information on it. But even with having the filter, you can tell it's real. Now this girl, this is controversial because underneath this in the caption, like she's trying to say 1 week of glutathione, and that is just such bullshit. Like that's so fake. Now her results are real, but for her to get those results, it was not no 1 week. There is no amount, I'm going to say it again, there is no amount of glutathione that you can take that is going to get you down to that color in 1 week. It's just, it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Even if you're taking an aggressive dose, even if you're like using topicals, like that doesn't happen. Everyone would be doing this if that could happen. So I don't know. This is just like scammy vibes. But it's just like half scam because her results are real. It's just, I don't know, maybe someone like stole her pictures and are trying to sell, I don't know, sell supplements off of her because like her results are real, but it didn't take no 1 week. Now this girl, oh my gosh, these are real. These are real. And if you guys are subscribed to her channel, she talks about like how hard it was just getting down to the color that she is right here. Like that is an intense transformation. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much time and patience and dedication you almost have, well, not almost, you have to be obsessed to get there, just to stick with it. Like, it's not for the faint heart. It's not for people who are not good with like keeping daily habits. If you forget a lot, I don't know, if you can't be flaky on this. But no, check out her channel because yeah, that's an extreme transformation. This is another extreme transformation. I've been following her for a while and she does some extreme shit. You can tell she has the glutathione glow looking. It's a little grayish. Me personally, I like a little more color. So that wouldn't be a tone that I would aspire to be, but I mean basically like her skin matches her hair. Well, I feel like her hair is probably darker than her skin. To me that's too much, but I mean it looks beautiful on her. And again, you can tell like that took a lot of time, that took a lot of dedication. You know, people are gonna be looking at you weird, but if you follow her channel, you know she does some extreme stuff to get her results, so they are well earned. Now, this is my 3-month before and after. Realistically speaking, they're both taken outside, both taken using the, I guess the back-facing camera. And yeah, realistically speaking, if you're doing this for 3 months, you're also using topicals, you're not missing a dose. I think I was on like 2 doses a day, and I hadn't even yet gone up to 12 months, I don't think. 12 months, 12,000 milligrams, so 12 grams, but I was taking an aggressive amount of MSM, an aggressive amount of vitamin C. I was matching my vitamin C per my dose of glutathione. And then this is me after 5 months. So both these pictures are taken indoor. One is like the front facing camera, the other is the back facing. I will say the lighting in this video is really good. So it is making me look, obviously in my after, a little brighter than I really was. That's why I also wanted to show you guys a video of me outside, so you can better get an idea realistically of this timeline and what you can expect. So this is me outside, and you can kind of see there is kind of like that glutathione-ish look, especially like in my face. Now this is taking the 12,000 milligrams a day. Honestly, I wasn't in love with it just because I can see the grayish tinge. Also in this video, I'm talking about how I stay covered when I'm in a vehicle because, yeah, those windshields don't play. But realistically, yeah, this is 6 months of just being absolutely obsessed and basically basing my lifestyle around taking these dosages. So it's not easy. If you guys have any before and after pictures, I'd love to see them.